Hi guys, it's not always hi guys. I'm here to give you guys an anime review, which is basically the first episode based on the 2025 winter season, not 2024, but the winter of 2025, which is basically the new year based of this year on 2025. And before I go ahead and get started with this video, I just want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. I know it's kind of late saying that, but I just want to wish you guys happy New Year's. And so yeah, and I want to just ask you guys like how's your Christmas and stuff like that. And did you guys get everything what you want or anything like that? But yeah, enough of that. Let's give you guys the anime review based on this episode, which is basically episode one, was called possibly the greatest Alchemist of all time. Okay, so one thing I personally want to say is that this episode did not really quite surprise me really all that much. It really did not. I felt like the episode was kind of slow. It was kind of like a slow pace, and I don't see there's nothing really wrong with it or anything like that. Even I really wanted to get into it or not, because usually I do the 3 episode rule like everyone else usually does the 3 episode rule. I think this anime is not only because it's unique, basically just has its own differences when it comes to isekai animes. But I personally want to say here is that basically you will see in all these things that you see in this anime. It's basically like what you do like when you're playing a game and stuff like that. Basically like World of Warcraft, because it does have those similarities and stuff like that. Because it really does. You could just see like the MC based on himself. That he's required basically some things that he can learn. He could be healer. He could be alchemist. He could be a blacksmith. He could be anything where he really wants. But even though basically in the game, like I said before, with World of Warcraft, because we could only select like 2 professionals and stuff like that were that we definitely want. Now let's take as for the aspect basically of the MC. The MC he can do mining and he can also do a blacksmith, which that means he can make things make he can make things. That means he can make armor or something like that, or other different things. Now talk about an alchemist. Alchemist is quite much more different than a blacksmith than a mining. Now basically when it comes to alchemist, that alchemist needs to do some herbs and stuff like that, and also wants to make potions as well too. Because one thing I quite surprised, I didn't basically expect the MC really I should do this, is something that I don't think nobody should not really should do, but I don't know what was the reason for this for this purpose in the first place. Was basically what he took the herbs and he tried to eat the herbs, but he shouldn't do that because sometimes those herbs can be poisonous, and it can really give you a really bad stomach if you know what I mean, and stuff like that. There's not really much to basically talk about in this first episode or anything like that. But I one person want to say here is that there's happens to be three new people basically also in this anime also as well too, based in episode one, and they came from a different world, and I'm wondering like who these guys really actually are, or maybe we just really do not even know. I'm curious about because if these three new people that basically that are in this that are in this anime, I'm really quite concerned because maybe they probably know the MC basis anime, but the question is, do they really actually know, or they really don't know, or anything like that. But now here's also another problem also too, because which I find that's kind of confusing also as well too, because when you get summoned into another world, or basically before you go into another world, you meet this goddess person. She's supposed to look after you, make sure you're doing good, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and stuff like that. And sometimes just like goddesses really don't say really all that much, and stuff like that. And sometimes they really don't. But I want to personally just want to say here is basically that where he got summoned into another world, especially to the gods. Now with the 3 new people basically in this anime, they didn't get summoned. However, they didn't get into special treatment of a summoner of summoner of to the gods. Maybe they just got summoned by this woman. I think that happens. She is the empress, which means I definitely believe that she is the queen. Now here's something I kind of find I'm quite surprised about this, because usually you don't see this really happen really all that much when it comes to series and stuff like that, and basically into anime. But the one thing I personally want to say here is that the basically one of the new people, basically a girl, with the school uniform that she has and stuff like that, she's beginning to sense some really bad vibes bad advice from the queen or maybe the emperor or something or empress, whatever she is, and stuff like that, because she can really can tell that basically that the queen is probably is a bad person. Now we really do not know who this queen really actually is and why does she's basically why is that basically to her with the girl like she's sensing like something's not right with her or anything like that. But we could basically could know that basically that this woman is basically it's bad news or anything like that. But we just really don't know. We just really don't know. But I just like it so far. I still feel that it's kind of surprising that you just basically just see basically in an anime like this because then you just see like someone is basically a major threat. It's not only just by judging by the appearance, by the way she looks or anything like that. It's sensing like a sixth sense like some people that basically have and they just really that she just don't really don't basically explain like how she knows, but even though that she basically does and stuff like that. Now, one other thing before I let go of this anime of this episode review, the animation doesn't look really all that great. I think they need to improve on the anime. Maybe they really need to. Sometimes I like watching this, sometimes I don't. But I don't think it's not going to be really basically a major bad episode or major bad anime. I just don't think it's not. I just don't think that's not going to be the case. I just don't think it's if it really is or really or not. I really don't know. So I mean, there could be very good possibilities that we have not seen basically in this anime, and just to see what they're actually going to do, and just to see where they can take out this anime to basically for other different places. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, so that's it for this end review. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I'm looking forward to episode 2, but I'm gonna do the 3 episode rule. But if I look at some of the trailers and what episode 2, I may drop it. I don't know, but I don't usually drop animes really all that much. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't because it really depends on basically the kind of thing I like in anime. So it's not for personal. It's just I'm a very picky person when it comes to anime. That's just basically what it feels to me. So yeah, anyone this is on the way, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down, and please leave your comments below and tell what you guys think and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you one day. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.